Welcome back to the Crypto Millionaires Club. Today we're going to be diving down into PulseX and how I believe that this is literally going to be a 100% driven community project. You heard that correct. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to dive down into PulseX and we're going to be talking about the voting process. So make sure, if you guys have not had the opportunity, to smash up that like button and smash up that subscribe button, because we are covering PulseX literally almost every single day. So join our channel and check everything out that we have to offer. So if we go ahead and dive right into the website, we are talking about PulseX.com. More or less, we're actually talking about the test net. So this is exactly what it is going to look like. Now, once you get to the website, you have to be sure that you connect your wallet. Very important. In this case, I am using MetaMask. So I am using MetaMask as in the PulseChain test net. This is what I'm using to be connected to the PulseX website. So diving right down into the voting, it states right here, have your say in the future of PulseX ecosystem. Now, this is big. If anybody doesn't know how voting works, well, technically, this is all done by the community. You have an opportunity to agree with something, and then you have the opportunity to not agree with something. So you guys can see right here that there are many different things that are posted here on the community. Okay, so you have what is known as core, and then you have what is known as community, and then you have what is known as all. So obviously core is going to be very important because this is coming from the people who are running the project, aka Mr. Richard Hart. And then obviously we have the community. So the community, you guys can see they are very active here. Now, I don't know if everything here is considered as examples just to show us how the testnet is going to work, or if these are actually real and legit. So you guys can see right here that someone has posted, vote for Pepe to interview RH. So we can actually click right here and it will take us to more information. So we have an opportunity to vote. You can cast your vote right here. The start date was on April the 18th and the end date is on April the 25th. So you can decide, hey, you want to do yes, or do you want to do no? All you do have to do is click on cast a vote, and that is it. So you guys can see right here that you got to make sure that you get some voting power. So the way that you do this is that you hold some PulseX and your wallet, or PulseX and the snapshot block, to get voting power for future proposals. So every time that you make a vote, you're going to have to send a little bit, and I mean a little bit, of PulseX or a PulseChain. Now, if we dive over here on the right side, you guys can actually see the votes. So obviously a majority of people are saying yes, and then there's nobody even saying no. So it looks like everybody 100% is saying yes. So pretty awesome to see how this voting system works. If we go ahead and continue to the downside, obviously there are a lot of things here. So some of these are pointless, some of these are good, like this one right here states, President of the United States, would you like Pulse Ape NFT for free? So there's just a whole bunch of things here. Now, eventually in the future, obviously we're going to have some serious things going down whenever it comes to this blockchain, right? Whenever it comes to this project. So we're talking about, hey, do you want to be listed on Binance, or do you want to be listed on KuCoin? Maybe we'll have to vote on this someday. Maybe we'll have the choice of picking both. Maybe you'll have a choice of picking, who's going to be the marketer, or who's going to be running, administration or whatever. Eventually in the future, this is going to be very important. And with the fact that we have a voting system, this is very, very, very intelligent. This technically tells us that, hey, the power is going to be to the people. All right. The power is going to be to the people. And that is what is important. The community is going to be the one that is in charge and that is driving the voting process. So my big question is for you guys. Do you think that this voting process is going to be beneficial for the PulseChain and PulseX community here in the future? Do you think it's going to be important? Do you think it's going to be beneficial for the project? Because I do. This actually tells me, hey, a lot of the decisions are going to be in the hands of the shareholders. So the people that are hodling, right? So I'm going to be one of those people. And the other big question is actually, are you going to take the time to do any type of voting? You can vote yes, or you can vote no on different situations. And as stated, there's going to be a lot of important things, especially whenever it comes to core. So right now, there is nothing. We can click on soon, there's nothing. We can click on closed, and there is 2 right here. So we got PulseX Core, and then we have PulseX Pulse. So you can actually see that they've already done a couple votes here. You can actually read all of the information here. You can actually see the current that a lot of people said okay, and only a few disagreed. So pretty cool to see this. All right. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, as stated, leave comments down below because I think that